Traditionally, suicide was never known to our people or community. There was no word for it in our language. However, this is not the case now. Many of our mob are losing their lives to suicide every year. People may feel like there is no end to their pain and discomfort, and will often have thoughts of suicide. You may notice something that may invite you to ask that someone is thinking of suicide, like isolating, experiencing loss of job or relationship issues, missing mob, not sleeping well. If you think someone you know may be thinking of suicide, the best thing you can do is connect with them and have a yarn. People worry that asking someone if they're having thoughts of suicide may cause them to act on it. This is a myth. It doesn't hurt to ask. It helps. If you're worried about someone, you should act immediately by taking the following steps. Ask them directly. The only way to know if they are thinking about suicide is to ask. You could ask them, "Are you having thoughts of suicide? Are you thinking about killing yourself? Have you had thoughts about ending your life?" When having this yarn with someone, it's important to make them feel safe and supported, and not feel shame for the way they are feeling. When people are thinking about taking their own life, they want someone to reach out, someone to listen and care. Listen and stay. If someone says they are thinking of suicide, it is important not to panic or show your distress. Be calm. Listen to them and stay with them. Let them yarn and share their story. Let them know it's okay to share, even if it's hard. Don't tell them what they are thinking is wrong, or they shouldn't be thinking of thoughts like that. It's important to let them know that they aren't alone, that you're here to support them, and they're not being judged. Get help. If someone has had thoughts of suicide, the most important thing to do is keep them safe. Encourage them to get help and to seek support. If you're worried they might take action to end their life, direct them to mob they may trust, skilled in eye assist, safe yarn, or mental health first aid. You can also direct them to a local mental health crisis team, and if it's an emergency, call an ambulance immediately, or take them to the hospital. Another way to support them is to encourage and support them to seek help from an elder, family, local community centre, or medical service. If they don't feel comfortable talking to someone in person, there is always the 13 Yarn Lifeline support line. You don't have to take on all of this responsibility by yourself. It is important for you to have a strong support network and take time for yourself. A good way to look after yourself is to connect with country, community, and culture. Yarn with someone you feel safe with. Immerse yourself in something you enjoy which can uplift your spirit and keep it strong. Remember to connect, reach out, heal our way. Developed with the support of Aboriginal people and communities across the country. Funded by New South Wales Ministry of Health.